Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ladies Flint Fashions, baby. Today I am rocking leopard print. Y'all know I love it. I have my leopard print purse today, my earrings, my big bangle, my other bangle with the attached ring, with or without the fur. So check out the shoes too. Everything is leopard print. It is a cheetah day, baby. Leopard print. I love you guys. Be blessed. Blessings. Got my phone. Hello, everybody. I pray that you all are well and blessed and highly favored. Y'all know how I like to rock that, and I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. So anyway, welcome to the next segment of Ladies Flint Show. What a blessing, what a blessing. Thank you, Diaspo TV. Thank you, Mr. Allen. I appreciate everything that you all do from the editing on down. So today I have the queen. Y'all hear me? This is a queen that I've been knowing for over 30 years. Y'all know I'm 25 and holding. Hey! This is a queen. We used to go to church together. We grew up together. She owns her own business. Please welcome Miss Vanessa Grant Senius. Welcome, young lady.
Hello, Miss Felicia. How are you?
I love you.
Love you too.
And I thank you so very much for coming on Lady Flint Show.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
You are so beautiful inside and out. She comes from a good foundation, guys. Her parents, her siblings, she comes from a beautiful family, and she is beautiful as well. Inside and out, the best beauty, which is priceless. So with that being said, let's get started. The first thing I want to ask you is, how long have you had your business? And what kind of business is it? I'm sorry.
I've been doing flowers. I started doing silk arrangements for the churches and, on the patio at my parents' house when I was about 16. And it progressed a lot. I say about 1995, I opened my first, I could rent 300 square feet. That's what I could afford. And it grew from there. Sometimes you got to let go and let God. And he definitely had did it.
29 years.
Yes.
Time goes by so fast.
So fast.
Wow. So you started out with 300 square feet.
No, I started out on my parents' patio.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Lord forgive me.
The patio.
You did say that. So you started out with that.
On the patio at 16.
At 16, still in high school.
Yes.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
What a blessing. See, you are career minded. You knew what you wanted as a young lady.
I knew I wanted to do my own.
There it is.
I knew I wanted to do my own. My goal, my focus was always on my own. Wasn't quite sure at 16 what my own was, but I knew I wanted to do my own.
Right. Did you know it was flowers?
No, I did not.
You okay.
No, I did not.
When did you figure that out? When did the Lord put that on your heart to do that? Because this is your passion we're talking about, correct?
This is my passion.
Okay, so when did you see yourself doing this? At 16, you said you started out on the patio of your parents' house and making silk arrangements for the church in different churches, various churches. Yeah. But when did you figure out that this was your passion and this was your go-to? This was how you were going to support yourself.
When I was my senior year.
Wow.
Olympic Heights. I only had to go to school a half day. So I went to school that morning. I came and rented 300 square feet in the midday. And then at night, I went to work at a nursing home facility. And I said, God, if you ever get me out of here, you ain't got to worry about me coming back. And I've been stuck doing flowers ever since.
Wow, Vanessa!
Yes.
17?
Yes.
Y'all hear this? This is the queen. So in the making. At 16, 17, I am just dumbfounded. All those years I knew you, I never knew that.
Everybody's like, 16, yeah, on the patio. I used cans and artificial flowers. My mom used to bring the great big large cans home, and I would decorate the cans and put all kind of fancy stuff on them. And, she'll come home, I'd be done painted the room with flowers and did all kind of crazy stuff. And I know I took them for a whirlwind, but
No, you did excellent. You
I
was a
wanted
good
to
child.
do something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were a good child. And see, what I love about your parents is that they nurtured you.
Yes.
They nurtured you. They saw that, and see, like you said, your mom brought cans and all this kind of stuff, the big cans,
Yes.
and you decorated it. But what I am dumbfounded about is that you was 16 and you knew it was something, and then by the time you was 17, you already knew what you was gonna do.
Yeah.
Baby, that's a queen.
My parents
That's a
fully
queen.
supported me financially, mentally, and every kind of way. They kind of say, okay, if this is what you want to do, you got to push forward and do it. So I do the same thing to my boys now. If this is what you want to do, I'm going to be there to support you.
And that means so much.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
It makes a difference. It makes a difference when you have that support from your parents and, you know, family members that, you know, see, because everybody doesn't see your vision.
Yeah.
But the main thing is God put that in your heart and you manifested through that. And your parents was there with that. So by the time you was 17, you said you rented out
300 square feet.
300 square feet.
Across the street from the funeral home.
The same spot.
Look at God.
Vanessa.
Originally, I was on Southwest 5th Avenue in Delray, across the street from Strong & Sons Funeral Home.
And that's where you started.
That's where I started.
And how long did you stay there, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I did about 5 to 6 years there. And it was either, because I went from 300 square feet to be able to afford the whole building. And I was like, okay, it's time to move on. Time
Expand.
to progress.
Right.
Yeah. I was loving it. It wasn't a job.
Right. And see,
It's a difference.
It's a difference. It's a difference.
It's
Yes,
a
it
difference.
is. It's a difference, you know.
You know, I tried to treat it professional as possible. Yeah, I had hiccups. I was learning.
Right, as you went along.
Yeah, it doesn't come with the book. Having a business don't come with the book.
Mm-mm.
I mean, not in our days, you know. Even some school training, you took some technical classes. But it was kind of, okay, if you bump your head, you get up and you keep going.
Right.
Yeah. You can't blame other people we talked about for your mistakes or what happened.
Right, we
You
did talk about that.
We got to keep pushing.
Yeah, we got to keep pushing because we have to take responsibility of self. But what I just love the way, and I mean, and then you're still in the same spot on 5th, but in a bigger building.
Yes.
Wow. Now, what is the name of your, you know, I know, but for the people, tell us the name of your beautiful, beautiful business.
Amazing Creations Florist.
And trust me, y'all, it is amazing. It is amazing.
I mean, I'm not for everyone, but who God has for me, I give my best to.
There it is. And that's
You know,
all that matters.
Yeah. You know, everybody's, you know, don't walk your same walk.
No.
But what God has for you, ain't
It's for
nothing
you.
else nobody could do.
That's
That's
right.
yours.
That's right.
And I strongly believe in that.
And you're saying the right thing. I mean, because that is so true. And like I tell people, this is not a competition.
No.
You know, you have people, there's a lot of flower shops, a lot of singers, a lot of nail artists, a lot of people who barbers, cut hair. But like you said, I loved what you said. You said, I'm not for everybody, but it's for what God has for me. And that is a true statement. What God has for you, ladies and gentlemen, is for you. And this young lady started out at 16. By the time she was a senior in high school, she already knew she was already doing her thing. Already. So
I made
mean,
my own prom corsage.
Get out of here.
Moving there. Yes. And then went to prom after I finished working. So, yeah.
At
you could
17.
you could do anything you put your mind to.
Yes, you can.
Anything.
And it doesn't matter where you come from, where you live, what kind of car you drive, ladies and gentlemen. It does not define the person that you are. You can rise above the ashes. You just got to keep your hands in God's hands and stay focused. And I always say, don't listen to the noise. You know, people, you know, everybody's not going to be for you. It could be family members. It could be anybody. Just don't listen to it. You just know what God gave you and put in your heart, and you keep it moving. Look at this young lady. I am dumbfounded. 16, and I mean, I'm a little bit older than her. I ain't that but
But it's okay.
But you know, but look, I mean, ever since I've known this queen, she has been a hustler. And I'm saying hustler in a good way. She has taken care of herself. And I did not know her story. All I remember was Vanessa had a flower shop. That's all I knew. And I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna let you get back to your story, but I'm gonna say this right quick. I remember when I released my Christmas CD. And Vanessa said, She said, Felicia, I got to go somewhere, put it in the back, and I'll pay you. She left the money in the back of her shop. And do you remember that, Vanessa? And then I'm going to tell you what she did on social media. She went on social media and she said, y'all need to support this queen because she trying to do something. We need. Yeah. I will never forget that, Vanessa, as long as I live. And I love you so very much for that. I've always admired you. I'm not just saying that. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
You are a queen. You are a mother. You are a wife. Yeah. And most of all, you are a beautiful, beautiful person. Inside and out. She comes from a good family, guys. Support my young lady here from Amazing Creations. And it's just not for sad occasions. It's for weddings, all kinds of stuff. Now, what are some of the disadvantages that you see owning your own business and dealing with the community, with the flower shop and everything?
Well, sometimes when you're trying to cater to people, you don't always be on everybody's same page. But, my goal is to try to do my best. And if I can't do my best, I'll tell you up front. So that's one of the disadvantages I've run into. But if I come to you and I tell you, yes, I could do it, I'm going to try my best to do it. If not, I'm going to find resources to help me to get it done.
Right.
I don't mind asking for help.
Right.
Yeah. And that's been, the schedule kind of flexible, but I've learned over time that you have to have business hours and then you have to have personal hours.
There it is.
Yeah. You have to kind of separate, like Miss Felicia said, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I'm a daughter.
Mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
And I get that. Yeah. And for what are your hours at your shop, your floral shop?
I do 9 to 7 Monday through Friday. Saturdays I do the Delray Green Market in season.
Oh, okay. And when is that? If Saturday know that, when is that?
The Delray Green Market runs from they do it year round, but I do it only in season. I do it from November to May, Mother's Day.
Okay.
Yeah. I've met some very interesting people. I've run into some very good jobs. Yeah. And I've got some good exposure. So, and I love going downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, it's downtown at Old School Square.
I was just getting ready to ask you, where was it?
Yes. And I've been doing Delray Green Market since Delray Green Market started.
And when was that, Vanessa?
It's over 20 years. I don't remember when.
Wow.
But I am one of the originals. It originally started out behind Dunkin' Donuts on Atlantic and Swin.
Okay.
That's when Ann Gannon, the tax lady.
The tax lady? Okay, yes. Okay.
I know her very well. That's who originally started it.
Oh, wow. See, y'all know what? I got to do better. I'm from Delray. Y'all know I'm born and raised. I'm ashamed because I never, I didn't know that Green Market started behind the Dunkin' Donuts. Yes. I think 20 years ago. Was I living in Delray?
Probably a little more than 20 years ago.
I'm trying to think. Was I living in Delray? I was.
Uh-huh.
See, that's a shame. I didn't know. That's a shame. I just knew Dunkin' Donuts because my daddy, rest his soul, used to go up there every morning for coffee and donuts and hang out and talk mess.
Yep.
And he was infamous for that. But I never knew that the Green Market started there. So it started in that parking lot.
Yes.
Right behind that old churches, which is now Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
I never knew that, Vanessa.
Yes. It's behind the CRA building, basically.
Basically. Yeah, that is a CRA. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh. I got to do better, y'all.
It's okay.
It's
getting a lot more exposure. I'm still there, but I'm only there twice a month now.
Okay.
Because my schedule's so busy, and I still want to show up for my customers. I'm teaching my boys how to do the Green Market, but my customers still look for Vanessa.
Of course.
Yeah.
Trademark, baby. Hey.
So
that's beautiful.
I enjoy being outside. I enjoy bringing, and they buy flowers by the bunch.
Look at that. They ain't nobody but God.
Yep, they buy flowers by the bunch.
That's beautiful. Now, do you have a team, Vanessa? I know
do.
we talked about it. And what kind of job? How do they help you? What are the jobs that they have to help you? Do they deliver? Do they pick up? Tell your story, sweetie.
Um, my team is unlimited. It's kind of I'm gonna, we got to come together. We have a goal. Well, at the end of the day, this is what need accomplished. I have a delivery driver. I have my dad does. Look, he's my face of the Dairy Green Market.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, he hangs out with me. My husband delivers for me. My boys work for me. My best friend takes off and helps me. I thank God.
Beautiful.
She was like, you can't do the phone and do the flowers. So I let her do her department. So we can get everything out. But it takes a team. My mom used to help me graciously. But now she's not able. She still hangs out with me. I still take time out with her.
Beautiful.
But, it takes a team. And it takes my community who trusts me regardless of where I go, where I'm at, they going to find me. And I appreciate that. So, like I told somebody, amazing creation is not just Vanessa. It takes a whole team to make stuff go.
Mm-hmm. And that is so true. It takes a team to do behind every great person that is doing something. It takes a team to do it. And then the blessing about it is that you have to have the right people.
Yes.
The right people who believe in the dream and who sees the dream, you know. And that's another story for another day. That I have to bring you on and we can talk about that.
Yeah.
But and what I mean by that is, you see what you just said, it takes a team. And it really does, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what you're doing, I don't care if you do gymnastics, whatever,
Yes.
you have to have someone, the right people to help you. And God will weed out the people that's not supposed to be there.
Yes,
So,
He will.
you know, it takes a team. That is the correct way to look at it. Like you said, this is Amazing Creations is for the community. It's everybody. But you are the face. You've made the product through His grace and mercy. And I'm going to say it again. I'm so very proud of you. Because from 16 to now, girl, you doing the thing.
And I love doing it. It's not a job. It's my passion. It's my desire.
You can see it when your whole face lights up.
Well, sometimes if people be talking to me and I'm already visionary, me putting it together, I kind of know in my head what I'm going to do. And if I can't do it right now, if my focus not on it, I said, let me get back to you.
That's a gift.
I can sleep on something and it'll come to me the next day.
See, that's a gift.
Yeah.
You were born to do this.
Had to be.
Yeah, you were born to do this, and it couldn't have happened to a better person.
Thank you.
Real talk. Now, what are the advantages that you have? You said you have a team.
Yes.
That consists of your sons, which I think is so beautiful with a family business, keeping it in the family. Generational wealth. That is beautiful. Now, what are the advantages that you have? As far as like dealing with the community, because you're well known first and foremost. So dealing with the community. What are the advantages by having your business and the advantages of dealing with the community with your business?
The advantages, I get to meet a lot of people. And you get to, sometimes if somebody going through something, you can help them through their flower arrangement. Or you can take whatever emotion they're going through and you can kind of pull it out. I mean, I do sympathy flowers. It's like one of my favorites. If somebody going through something and they talk to me and tell me how they're feeling, I can express what they feeling through my flower arrangements. So that's like my biggest blessing. Or somebody getting engaged, or I can make the big rose bouquet. I can give lilies, or say, no, we're not going to do that. We need to do it this way. Sometimes people need a little more direction. So I think that's one of my biggest advantages. And I'm not going to take 400 people. I'm not going to take 200 people. Sometimes you have to take whatever numbers come to you. And I tell you, yes, I can do it because I'm able, but I'm not going to try to overload myself and not do the job correctly.
Exactly, because that speaks volume what you just said. Because sometimes if you take on too much and something goes wrong, one person can just it wasn't like that, blah, blah, but they don't see the behind the scenes. They don't see you working from 9 to 7. Then you got to go home. You got to cook. You got to take care of your kids, your husband and your mother and your father. And like you said, be siblings to your siblings. See, they don't see none of that. They just see the finished product. They don't see what you go through. They don't see all of that.
Yeah, and I've got to work with wholesalers. Sometimes stuff is out of my hand. Like people don't understand with flowers. It's like the gasoline. That's my perfect example. The prices could go up like it does for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day.
Right.
It has a seasonal price. The market doubles.
Right.
And people think you're just jacking the prices up. No, that's not how it is.
Wow.
You know, I ever since COVID, everybody know a gallon of milk been jumped up.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
I went up a little bit
Eggs
because I
too.
had to.
You had to. The cost of living. You're paying for your
More.
wholesale. You're paying for this. You're paying for that. Now, where is the wholesale? Is it local or is it far away?
I buy direct. I go drive to Miami every Thursday and pick up my own supplies
Ooh,
from the warehouses.
Girl, you doing the thing.
I go down there by direct. I speak to my wholesalers during the week, and we figure out what we need, what we don't need, what we need to work with. And it's a little runaround, but my mama still rides with me.
Oh, that's sweet. And I bet
Yeah.
you she looks forward to that.
Oh, she does.
Wow. So it's just you and your mom go down there?
Yes.
Oh, girl, y'all better be careful.
Oh, I
People
love the
so
HOV
crazy.
lane.
Oh, yeah. That's the best way. And
Yes.
people so crazy now. Lord have mercy. Lord. And that's that drive right there.
Oh, yeah, it's a drive.
Yeah.
It's a
So
drive.
you go all the way to Miami
Yes.
and pick up your stuff. Now, do you order it or do you already have it pre-ordered?
I
or
have
how?
it pre-ordered.
Gotcha.
And most things has to be pre-ordered to either guarantee, and it has to be paid for before you pick it up.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So it's not, everything's kind of pre-ordered. I need to know how many cases I'm getting of this item, like how many cases I'm getting of that item. So,
I never knew that you had all of that going on.
yes.
And what I love about it, you running the thing. Girl, you doing the thing.
I like going down there. I like
Yeah.
to see what I'm getting, what my product is. I have very good wholesalers. Then you run into some wholesalers. It's not as, easy to work with.
And you use the same wholesalers.
Yes.
That's a
Yes.
beautiful thing.
I believe in faithfulness. I can call you and tell you, I need this at next week. I need this. And they're going to get from me.
That's what I love about that.
And then I know the quality of their stuff they're going to get from me.
Right.
Now,
Now what's harder to deal with? Is it the real flowers or the silk flowers as far? Because I know the real flowers, how long can you keep that out and all of that kind of stuff?
Oh, I don't keep them out. I have a walk-in cooler
Oh,
that
good.
runs consistently.
Consistently. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
that's
it's a
beautiful.
treatment process. You have to get them out. It has to be treated. It has to be dehydrated. It's a process before
wow.
we even touch them.
Girl, all I know, I just go get the flowers and I'm done with it. So see,
Yeah.
So see, you're teaching me.
Yeah,
Because
it's a
I
process.
I'm crazy, but I know that you have to have them in the freezer or whatever,
Yeah.
and they have to be a special temperature,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, I have a walk-in cooler. My husband makes sure my walk-in cooler is running because it has to run a certain temperature and it runs nonstop. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
FP&L, we friends.
I know that's right, girl. What you say?
But that's the cost of having a business.
Right.
Yes.
And see, you have to charge enough, like you said. You had to go up because, see, when you have a business, most of everything you make has to go back into the business. Correct me if I'm
Correct.
wrong, because I ran my band for 15 years. So everything I made, I had to put back in the band the majority of the time to, not making this about me, but I'm just making a point, to keep the business afloat. You pay
Yes.
your people and you make the money and you put it back in the business to keep it up.
Yeah, you're the last man on the totem
Yeah,
pole.
you're the last man and you take the most cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to make sure your bills are paid. You're going to make sure your supplies are ordered. All your vendors are taken care of.
Wow.
So, yeah. I mean, it has its good days.
Right.
Some weeks I'm crazy busy and I be like, okay, God, just hang in there with me.
Right.
And then some weeks, when it's a little calmer, you have to enjoy the calm.
Exactly.
So,
So what is your busiest holiday?
Mother's Day. Everybody has a mother, deceased or living.
Yes.
I do the artificial flowers for the graveyard. I have some of my customers run in the last minute. Everybody's got a baby mama or a boo or a bae. I try to take care of them all. I don't discriminate, and it's not my business.
Yeah,
that's one
that's
thing
right.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
In my 30 years, it's not my business.
No. That's
And
why
no,
you're so
I'm not going to
successful.
remember who, where, when, or where.
Wow.
And that's part of being business.
Right. And that's part of your business, minding your own business.
Minding my own
and I
business.
love what you said, because like you said, it ain't your business. You just running your business, you
Yes.
know. And that is so true. Now, what is the least busiest holiday that you have?
Sad to say, Father's Day.
Oh, wow.
Sad to say, Father's Day. Father's Day, Memorial Day, you know, stuff like that. But I've got a plan I'm working on. I want to change that stigmatism that we don't celebrate our men. Our men need to be celebrated
Yes, they
as well.
do. Yes, they do.
Because they're not only fathers, they're somebody's sons, they're somebody's
Brother,
godfathers,
yeah.
they're somebody's brother. Yeah. So.
And then sometimes too, like you and I, we were blessed to have our fathers
Yes.
in our household.
Yes.
And to me, that means so much.
It
makes a big difference. And
Big
so many
difference.
kids don't have that.
Yes.
So I think maybe that's might be part of the issue. But, you know, I just believe in celebrating, like you said, celebrating a man, because they already going out there fighting World War II. When they come home, I don't want them to have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
and our men do stuff for us. Our men are our backbones as well.
they are. And some of them take the place of a mother. Sometimes you got me, and then
Yes.
you got some men that come in and step in and are great stepfathers.
And I had to tell somebody the other day, I say if it wasn't for men, we wouldn't be here.
That's true too.
That's half, that's half of the project.
Yeah, we work hand in hand
Yeah.
together for the good.
Yeah.
So, and where do you see your business within the next 5 to 10 years? And what are your long-term goals as far as, you know, making your business better for you and the community? Because you are the community for the florists. Everybody and their mom, ladies and gentlemen, go to this lady for flowers. She's the bomb, and listening to her, I'm exhausted already. Just listening to what you're doing. I mean, you go to Miami every week, girl. I go down there to shop.
Oh no! And I'm farther down than where the shopping spots at.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Past the South Part. Oh
yeah,
my
I'm
gosh!
further down.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But my goal is in the next 5 to 10 years is I want to become more of, if somebody wants to do flowers or thinking about doing flowers, I want to do floral classes. I do some now, but I want to be able to show you the routes or the routine of, I can supply you if you need 500 roses. You can come to me and get the 500 roses. I want to be on the wholesale side of things.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
I still want to do some stuff because my hands could do it without me thinking. But I want to be on the wholesale side of stuff so I can slack back because I'm almost 50.
Get out of
The
here.
body ain't going to do the same
Girl,
thing in the
you
next
look
10, 15
No,
years.
don't say that, child, please. Don't say that. I know what you're saying, but don't say that. So.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's kind of my thought. Or even
But
if
that's
it's
a
not
good
me.
way to think, though.
Yeah.
You know, you want to try to relax the body. I got you.
Yeah. Even if my boys, I wanted them to, and that's why I teach them so much. I want them to understand, you know, if money coming in, all money that comes in, there's a balance. You have
Right.
to figure out how to spend your money, how to let your money make money, and how to be able to afford life.
There it is. And do the things that you like to do.
Yes.
Now, give us all the platforms that you're on. It's probably going to be the last question.
Okay.
Give us all the platforms where we can find you and your phone number, your address, all that good stuff, baby.
Okay. I'm so easy to find. My name is Vanessa Grant Senius. I'm the owner of Amazing Creations Florist. You can find me on Facebook, Vanessa Grant Senius. You can find me on Facebook, Just Amazing Creations. I have a website as well, www.amazingcreationsflorist.com. It's easiest to find. My phone number is, and I'm also on Instagram, which my sons run those pages because, you know, sometimes mama don't have time to sit down and do that. So I can be found there. I can be found at Dairy Green Market as well during the season. I'm located right here in Delray. Easy to be found. Phone number 561-279-2580. Right now I'm working on a smaller scale because I have some other obligations. But you can make an appointment with me anytime and I would definitely make time for you.
And what's your address at the shop?
It's
And also your name on Instagram.
The Instagram name will be under Just Amazing Creations.
Okay, and your address to the shop?
239 Southwest 7th Avenue. By appointments only, though. Because
Okay.
I have a junior and a sophomore. Well, he'll be a senior. So Mama's going to dedicate a little time to them and dedicate a little time to my parents and my in-laws. So I'm working by appointments to be able to still do flowers, which is my love, but also take care of my loved ones.
That's right. And yourself.
And myself.
Because we tend not to do that.
Yes.
So that is beautiful. I want you to know that I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I think that you're the bomb, and I love you. And guys, please support my beautiful, beautiful queen here at Amazing Creations. It's been a pleasure. I love you. I will have you again.
I'll be
I
glad
love
to
you
come
so
back.
very, very much, and congratulations on your business of
Thank
30
you.
years. 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. You can't. I mean, there's nothing else to say. But we're gonna say good night.
Good
I
night.
love you. Welcome my guest here, Miss Vanessa Grant. I love you guys. Blessings.
Good night.
Blessings.